Hey everybody, once again, it's the Johnny Calamarri, and today we are at the Hamilton Latino Music Festival, just before it starts. Now as we can look, we want to see some nicer food. Oh my goodness, we got the empanada there. Empanada delicious, but it making me think about how bad the Jetsons are and the Flintstones, how they are so good. The movie today is about Elysium. Anyways, let's go back to this way. You can see Johnny Calamari a little bit nicer. So, anyways, this movie, Elysium, it the stink is so bad. It's got the Matt Damon, it's got the Jodie Foster. Maybe you have Jason Bourne with the Freaky Friday. That's a much better story. But anyways, in Elysium, the bad people who live in the space, they had actually taken the resources from the Earth. And all of the people on the Earth, they are poor. They have nothing. But I don't know any more about that movie because it is so boring and stinky. But anyway, something very, very similar is the bad Jetsons versus the good Flintstones. And this is what happened because, hey, just like Elysium, the bad Jetsons people, they went and stole all of the good resources from the Earth and leave the poor Flintstones to die of starvation. And this is horrible. But me know this between my imagination and the facts I'm about to say, this is 100% right. As we look, we see the Jetsons and the Flintstones. They say the Flintstones meet the Jetsons in the movie. No, this is the bad Jetsons versus the good Flintstones. What had happened, you see that the space people, they have everything. Poor Fred the Flintstone and his beautiful family, they don't even have cars that work properly without your feet. But here's what I see as the most disturbing thing of this whole movie. You see how Betty Rubble and Barney, they can't have a baby. Oh, they're so sad. And I tell you, Hanna-Barbera tricked me there too, making me think people with the darker hair no have no babies, and me have to go looking for a redhead. Oh my goodness, just like a Wilma Flintstone and a Jane Jetson, all of the beautiful ladies in the Hanna-Barbera have the red hair. But they making me think that people with the darker hair can't have a baby. Oh my goodness. Anyways, getting back to this, they can't have a baby, and out from nowhere comes a Bam Bam. And why does this baby have so much strength? It's because he's a space baby. And the bad George Jetson, he threw him from space down to the Earth, and now he's got the super strength. Not knowing that this Bam Bam, who's taking the Flintstones' name, is going to try to save the Earth people from these bad Jetsons. And you look at me, Johnny Calamari, and you say, Johnny Calamari, you're a crazy person. How is this to be? This is how it be. You got the Jane Jetson and George Jetson. You see, they have a couple of kids. Oh, we got the Judy Jetson, who's a beautiful, and it goes out with that rock star who sings the song Ipa Apa Orca. Whatever. It's a cute. But take a look at the Bam Bam, and you take a look at the Judy Jetson, and they're the only ones who have a white hair as a teenager. That's wrong for one. First of all, he's probably going to look like a Steve Martin with a gray hair that early. But anyways, no, it's obvious bad George Jetson and bad Jane Jetson, they throw Bam Bam down to Earth. And you can see because they're the only ones who have that gray hair, whitish hair as a teenager. That's wrong. Anyways, we go back down to Earth where the good Flintstones people, they live so humble. Oh, my goodness, these are loving people. They just don't do nothing. They walk around in their bare feet all the time. Meanwhile, we have a Georgia Jetson, and he's so bad. Oh, he's walking around. He doesn't even have to walk. He goes on a treadmill. He doesn't walk nowhere. He takes a spaceship everywhere. Poor Fred Flintstone, he got the calluses on his feet. Oh, my goodness, that's just so sad. But let's talk about something more happy than this. We're at the Hamilton Latino Music Festival, And we got all kinds of beautiful food. We got all kinds of beautiful artists going to sing a song. And we got people going to paint pictures. Oh, the kids are going to be laughing and screaming. It is going to be hilarious. Not the like of the bad Jetsons and how they want to destroy the poor Flintstones of people because they're good-natured like the Latino people and they're beautiful. Meanwhile, George Jetson, oh my goodness, you need to go away somewhere, learn how to be good, and you come to a music festival and you sing and you dance with the family instead of throwing your babies down into earth. That's ridiculous. My goodness, I love all of you out there in the radio, TV land, and everything, But remember this: listen, learn, and be a friend. Don't swear, don't be a bully, and don't go far. And Johnny Calamarri, he loves you, and everybody here.